this is Connie Melton, an independent stepping up demonstrator here in McKinney, Texas. And if you hear the laughter going on in the background, we've had a group here making Christmas cards tonight. But I wanted to join in and tell you a little bit about today is day 23 of our 30 Days of Gratitude, and it's day 5 of our Advent calendar. And I think you're going to be really excited about what I have to show you from the Advent calendar. I was shocked when I opened up the little, little door and saw what it was. And I'm really happy to share with you what we're doing. And it is a bit of gratitude. It has, it's a thinking of you card. And we all like to be thought of, don't we? Let me turn the camera around and let me show you. Well, technology 1, Connie 0. I had an issue, so you won't see this part being opened up, but I can show you what was in it. This is day 5, and we're using what was in it, and that is mask. So I've already given these a little bit of a play, and I had already stamped my sentiment with Calypso Coral. This is from day 4, one of those shiny gold sentiment. Anyway, we'll hold a sentiment. I can't think of the word. Blame it on chemo brain. I started playing with this and then realized I was having some technical issues. So I stopped, and I'm going to go back. And I have a piece of peach pie, and it's cut to 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm setting that aside. And then I have a piece of Calypso Coral. Is one of the colors we're going to use with our mask, and it's cut to 4 by 4. And a piece of basic white cardstock that's cut to 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. This is just going to be a layer. All right, so I want to lie this down, and I like using these little tag things. Some people prefer using, they'll set up a board even and put, I've seen people use painter's tape. Now I'll do that for watercolor, but not for masking. So I'll just put that there, and then we're going to use their number for us. So this is number 1. It's in the top left corner. And I'm going to set this on here. And tape it down. It's kind of centered. Trying to center it. These are the little Post-it flags. They're great for this. Now, I'm going to use the peach pie first. Yes, I tried using the little brush, but I guess I'm just kind of a clod. I wasn't getting very good results. It's adorable, but for me, I have to fall back on the way I've always done it. What can I say? I'm old. I can't teach this dog a new trick. So this is, again, the peach pie. And please stay stuck. That would be helpful. Thank you very much. I'm going to put another piece right down here. All right. So I'm going to put peach pie in this one. And you're just applying ink. You can do it as light or as dark as you want. I'm doing this full strength. So probably not the best option, but maybe I can try and do this one a little lighter. Well, let's see. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just kind of a clod, I guess. All right. These are pretty quick. I like this small size. Okay, now we're going to take number 2. And we're going to put it with that same little notch. And stick it down. The nice thing about these is I can get usually get 4 or 5 uses out of them. Line that back up. There we go. I use them when I am running things through my cut and emboss machine too, when I'm cutting things to hold paper down if it's something that's going to slip on me. All right, so I'll line that little notch up. And let's see, let's put one there, one here. And now we're going to go with the darker color. So let me get my darker sponge. And we'll add the darker color. And this is Calypso Coral. The same thing as our background piece for this. There we go. It's kind of fun too. All right. That kind of reminds me of a hibiscus. Whoops. And there's a problem. I managed to get some on the edge. All right, this is let me close these. You know what a mess I am. Now our lighter green, I'm using Granny Apple Green. And for the darker, I'm using Mossy Meadow. So let me get a light green. There we go. I'm just going to line this up. You know what? I think I'm going to go with 4 first and do the darker green. What can I say? I'm a rebel. I'm having trouble visualizing in my head what that would look like. Okay, here I'm lining up my centers and lining up that and that. Okay, we're good. I had played with the flowers. I had not played with the green piece. As you can see, my masks are totally clean. This ink is water soluble, so it's fine to just take these and run them under the water and they'll clean right up. And if you let them sit very long, ask me how I know, you might have to add a little bit of soap, just dishwasher soap. Ooh, that's pretty. Now I need to add these, and you can see I should have left the other mask on, but I can still see where this should be. And we'll line that up. All right. Where's this my lighter one? Yes. So this just proves you can make mistakes and it's still going to turn out pretty. I do think I may bring in the cutter though. I'm going to have to see where that stray mark lands. I may just have to deal with it. Oh, I like those colors. And I like that things aren't like totally like there's a piece of that one. That's really cool. Gives it some character. All right. So where did our stray mark wind up? Actually, it's not bad. I don't think I'm going to bother. I think by the time we get this all together, I don't think anyone will notice. What about it's just us. We know. And we won't tell anyone, will we? You have to promise to keep that secret. I'm going to put glue on the edges. And mat that. You know what? I just can't help it. I got to have bling. Hang on. I have to get my Wink of Stella. Just got to get some sparkle in there. Love my Wink. And did you know you can use these to pick up ink and paint with them, basically? It's so cool, especially at the holidays. Piece of tape stuck to my bracelet. Hang on. All right. I just love adding that little bit of sparkle. Okay. Now we're going to add this to this. That's going to be pretty. I think I want to use some dimensionals, though. This is pretty good size, so we're going to need several dimensionals. I always start out with the corners and the sides, and then down the middle. So, something this large, you're going to need several. You do want to make sure you've got all of yours off. Like yesterday I was putting something in and it was not sticking well. Well, it's because I had left two of the little backs on there. All right. And then where's our thinking of you? Does it need something down here? Maybe not. What do you think? Oh, I wish you were where you could give me feedback. Thinking of you. In retrospect, I should have run this through a embossing folder. That would have given it some texture. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put these on. So this is a circle, a small circle. It's only going to get 3 dots. All right. It does have that gold. Okay. I know what it needs. Remember was it day 3 or day 4? Day 3. That's what it needs. Day 3 had these sweet little, tons of these little guys. And we'll just put a little glue on there and we'll fix that up. And they're also in 2 sizes. So we'll put a larger one on the larger flower. And probably should have gotten my tweezers out, but we'll deal with it. And we'll put the tiny one on the tiny little flower up there. This kind of reminds me of I'll drop the tiny one. I may never find it. This reminds me of a impressionist painting almost. It's light. All right. There's a tiny one. And then we need a larger one for that flower. I like that much better. And this is how I design cards for my classes. I keep going, and sometimes second, third, fourth even iteration till I get it to where I like it. Oh, I just realized there's another tiny flower right there. Can't forget it. Just kind of out there by itself. All right. Now you could use these masks and do something inside as well, and even on the back of your envelope. That'd be pretty. But I won't take up any more of your time. If I do that, I will show you tomorrow when we open door number 6, and I'm excited to see what's behind there. I will be opening it later to get some ideas of things to show you. So join me tomorrow, and we'll open door number 6, and thanks for joining me.